It's Adam. Your name is Adam, right?
Exactly. But how did you get my name?
No, I know you. I've spoken to you 2 times before, so I know you.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have a question for you regarding, this verse.
Yeah.
Tabbat yada abi lahabi wa tabba. So
Yeah.
this verse, please, how could you explain? How could you explain, what happened before the verse basically revealed?
What happened before the verse revealed? Why did God tell us something happened before the verse revealed?
But you must know that something happened before basically the verse revealed.
Help me before I explain. Did God tell us something happened before the verse God revealed?
Of course, because
Where?
because the Quran could never occurs suddenly to someone just like that. It may
So
be
where
the
did God?
reason.
Please help me. I want to be guided. So where did God say something happened? What happened before God revealed it? Where? Which Quran?
Of course, Abila had what tabba. I think you know the verse.
No, help
Verse
me.
1.
You seem you know better than me. So
No, I don't know better than you, because you said that basically you did not agree with with hadith, and so
Ibn Kathir, I hope you are not here to beat me up.
because you have to prove to us that something happened. That the verse cannot reveal just like that, because all the verses basically they reveal for the reason.
Okay, let's see what God says in the Quran.
Okay.
Ibn Kathir. Let's see what God says. I'm taking you to the Quran chapter Surah Al-Qasas. Then I take you to verse 86, and I'm going to read chapter 28, verse 85 to verse 86. Let's see what God says. God says, Inna allazi farada alayka al-Quran laradduka ila mad kullu rabbi alamu man ja'a bil huda wa man huwa fi dalalin mubin wa ma kunta tarju an yulqa ilayka al-kitaba illa rahmatan min rabbik fala takunanna zahiran lil kafirin. Listen what the verse says. Indeed, the one who has enjoyed the Quran on you will return you to a place of return. Say, the messenger say, my Lord is aware of one who comes with the guidance and one who is in clear error. Verse 86. And you, Muhammad, were not expecting the Al-Kitab to be delivered to you. You were not expecting it. Right? He wasn't expecting the book to be delivered to him. But it is a what? Rahmah, mercy from your Lord. So do not be an assistant to the disbelievers. So now this verses is telling us clearly that Prophet Muhammad was not expecting the book to be delivered to him. So it came by chance. That's why he says, Inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadr. The Quran came to him in one night, but it keeps coming gradually till it got completed, right?
Of course.
So that's why God told him in Quran chapter 20, verse 114. He says, God asked him not to hasten with the Quran until its inspiration is completed to him. So now you are saying, according to your understanding, there is something called Asbabun Nuzul. That's what you are saying. There's a reason before the Quran was revealed to him, right?
Definitely.
So now you have to now prove to me
there is
first.
no doubt.
Yeah, you have to now, first of all, prove to me from the Quran first, where it says there's a reason of something before the Quran is revealed. Then I can explain the verse Tabbat Yad after you. So where does God Quran says there's a reason?
That potentially, you can only get it, through hadith. The reason why the verse revealed.
Are you aware of
because
Sahih Muslim? Are you aware of this hadith? In Sahih Muslim 3004. According to the hadith, it says the Prophet says, La taktubu anni wa man kataba anni ghayra al-Quran falyamhahu.
But you don't even believe in hadith. So how could you quote the hadith?
No, yeah. I'm quoting to you. If I don't believe in something, doesn't mean I cannot quote. Your scholars, when they go debating with the Christians, do they believe in the Bible?
No.
But why do they use the Bible to debate? Why does Zakir use the Bible?
They still basically believe that, some verses that reveal.
So let's assume we
as a Muslim, potentially, basically, we really know that, Bible, not all is false. We know there is truth in it.
Ibn Kathir, do you know even the hadith books? Do you know some hadiths, they make sense?
Of course.
Yes, and I can agree with it. I agree with it.
Some of them, all hadiths make sense.
Really? So marrying 6 years old girl makes sense, right?
That 6 years old, it was opinion, it was opinion.
No, I'm asking it wasn't. Please. Pardon? It makes sense, right?
Of course. Then, before
you,
it's impossible in this time. But
so you agree your prophet married
our forefathers, did it. Even some tribe, it happened.
But don't stop trying to.
When they marry, it's not instantly, you can basically have, intimacy with her. But it takes a long period of time, potentially, before it happened. You see? So it's happened. Even you know that. Yeah.
Do you know your hadith says the prophet khuluqu Quran, his character is the Quran?
Of course.
Where does it say he married 6 years old girl in the Quran?
In the Quran, that is the reason why we cannot get, everything in the Quran. You see, you have to know that.
So the Quran is not complete.
Literally, it's complete, but there is, you know what? Hadith is something like a theoretical. It's a theories for the Quran. Even though not all hadiths that, basically we believe, even me too. Potentially, I don't believe all hadiths, some hadiths.
Then you are a hypocrite.
That is the reason why we have, hadith da'if and, basically sahih and so on and so forth. We have them just because, yeah.
Did the prophet give you hadith to follow?
Of course.
Where?
He give us, he give us Quran, but we have to get that through the people, through the Sahaba, not direct, to, a prophet. And
did you hear my question?
Pardon?
Did you hear my question?
I heard your question.
Where did the prophet give you hadith?
The prophet give hadith simply because something happened, something like, something happened before the verse revealed. So without, it's not that indirectly. But, yeah.
Did you hear my question?
I hear your question.
I said, where did he give you hadith?
It's not in the Quran. But
so
this,
where?
Basically, there is a lot of books, that, we can basically, when we go to the, to the Salaf, to the Salaf.
So
of
your
course,
prophet gave the hadith to the Salaf.
A lot of books, yeah.
He gave it to the Salafiyah, right? The Salaf, he gave them the hadith. He didn't give to anybody, but the Salaf he gave, right?
Not only Salaf. When I say the Salaf, what is the Salaf? From the first place.
Yeah.
Of course. The Salaf means, those, who following, basically, I mean, the Prophet or the Sahabas and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Prophet gave hadith to the Sahabas.
Pardon?
He gave hadith to the Sahabas.
Of course.
Did he ask them to write it? Wait. Did he ask them to write it?
Pardon? Can you repeat?
Did he ask them to write his hadith?
No, because he, of course, but even he did not ask them. But in front of him, yeah, they can write.
They don't
Of
obey
course.
him then. They don't obey him.
Why they didn't obey him? They obey him.
Ibn Kathir, I quote for you your own hadith. Sahih Muslim 3004. The Prophet says, La taktubu andi, waman kataba andi gaira al-Quran, falyamahu, wa haddisu andi. He says, do not write anything from me except the Quran. That is what he told them, according to your hadith. Do you believe he told them that?
That, this is the reason why I said that not all hadiths we believe. We
Listen to
have
my
authentic,
question. Listen to my
we
question,
have
Ibn Kathir.
authentic, and we still have,
Ibn Kathir, Ibn Kathir, do you believe he said that? Ibn Kathir?
Yeah, hello?
Do you believe the Prophet told them not to write anything but the Quran?
I don't believe that. Because how could I believe, because yeah.
I quoted the hadith for you. It is Sahih Muslim. Your scholars are using it. So you don't believe?
Even this doif, some of scholars are using, the hadith, which is doif. They are still using
this hadith
when it makes sense.
Ibn Kathir, listen. The hadith I quoted to you is Sahih. Your scholars are using it. Now you say you don't believe?
From the because that you didn't answer my question from the first place, and you are still just going round and so on and so forth.
What is your question?
It's just a simple question.
What is your question?
That this verse, when it reveals, it may be the reason that the verse reveals. So I am not here to argue with you.
Where can we find the reason?
The reason this is the reason why I'm basically telling you that you can get the reason only through hadith. So
I can get the reason from the hadith the Prophet never gave you.
No, you can get the reason that this is the reason why the verse revealed.
But the Prophet never gave you that reason in that book. The book you are telling me to go and check, it is not the book the Prophet gave you. So why should I go and check that?
So are you telling me that and literally that the book just revealed just like that?
I didn't say so.
Without any reason?
I didn't say so. Did I say that?
This is what you mean, because you are trying to say that there is no reason. I'm telling you the reality. The Quran, the Quran didn't reveal like Injil, or Torah, the book of Moses.
Who told you Torah? Who told you Torah is the book of Moses?
Torah is the book of Moses.
Where does it say that in the Quran?
Not this Bible, not this Torah that we are talking about, but the Quran even said that there is a book which revealed to Moses, which is Torah.
Where? In which verse?
Oh, potentially I cannot show you the verse right now, but if I can make a research, but there is a verse.
What if I say you are lying?
Because I found it before, I read it, but I didn't memorize it.
What if I say you are lying?
If you say I'm a lying, but you can also give me a chance in order to to prove to you to search a verse. But you cannot just tell me I'm a liar.
Search the verse and give me. I'm waiting. Where it says he gave Musa the Torah, I'm waiting.
Oh man, the problem is that the phone that I am that I'm speaking with you. Anyway, let's put that
wait.
Do you want to go?
Wait, we are not putting aside. Do you want to go and come back? Go and check and come back.
No. I don't want to go and come back because I just that I am not here to argue. Literally.
What are you getting?
But you did not answer my question. You see?
Which question? Your question is wrong.
It's not wrong.
Ibn Kathir, let me help you.
And who
Look,
is Abdullah? Who
if you
is
can hear,
Abdullah? Yeah,
let me
from
help.
the first place. Yeah.
I have a video. My audience know that. I have a video. I've explained that. It's on my YouTube channel. I have explained this question you're asking me. I have a 5 minutes video on it.
Listen, Chairman, you cannot just give me, a YouTube. We are here and people are listening. Perhaps, we are learning.
But
There is
Ibikathir,
people who want to know the
Ibikathir,
reality. Yeah.
when you made a claim, I asked you to bring a proof. You couldn't bring it. You are now forcing me to bring a proof.
No, the proof is that because I seek a question from you, initially. I'm
Yeah,
the one who
initially, then I was telling
asked.
you that
Yeah.
your question was wrong. Initially, your question was wrong. So let me tell you why your question is wrong. It's just like
Why?
you meet somebody who is single, like who is a bachelor, is single.
Yeah.
Then you ask him, how are your wife and kids doing? Ibikathir, please tell me, how is this person going to answer your question? He is single. Remember, he is single. But you said it, you told him, how are your wife and kids doing? Please tell me, how is he going to answer the question?
He was going to answer, I have no wife and I have no kids. Simple.
Does that mean your question was correct?
Of course.
Huh?
Of course. Why?
How is the
Because you
question
don't know.
correct? The
Perhaps you
person,
don't know.
no,
If
if
you
you
know,
don't
how
know,
could you? If you
why
don't know,
would,
how can you ask someone like that?
yes, so the question is wrong.
No, it's not wrong.
But you just said it. You say if you don't know, how can you ask somebody like that? Are you listening to
Yeah,
yourself?
no. Your question is not mine. I'm not talking about my question, potentially.
Ibikathir,
Yeah.
are you married?
Yeah, I'm married. Yeah.
You have kids?
Yeah.
How many?
No, because I cannot tell you basically
Okay, no problem.
yeah,
No
this is
problem.
social media. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. So let's assume, you are
Yeah.
not married and you don't have kids. Let's assume, right? And I ask you, Ibikathir, how are your wife and kids doing? Is it a correct question?
Can you repeat it, please? I did not hear you.
Let's assume you are not married and you don't
Yeah.
have kids. Let's assume,
Yeah.
right?
Assume
Then I
that
ask you,
I'm a single. Yeah.
good. Then I ask you, how are your wife and kids doing? Is it a correct question?
If you know,
I don't know.
if the
Listen,
questioner know
listen.
that I have no wife, yeah, it's right. Why not?
What?
Yeah, you have right to ask someone that how is your wife and your kids?
How will you ask somebody a question you don't know about his family, or you don't know if he has family or not? Why will you ask such a question?
Don't make this, this is not an example,
Ibikathir,
to use.
Ibikathir, is
Yeah.
that how Hadith teaches you people to use logic? Because you are not using the logic here. I don't
No,
see the logic.
you are not using the logic,
Really?
Chairman.
I'm not
Yeah,
using
because you know that, this Abu Lahab that we are talking about potentially is the name of someone, right or wrong. You know
No.
that
It's
the
not,
Abu
it's not
Lahab
a
that,
name. It's not a
pardon,
name. What do we
it's
say
not,
in Arabic? Let me help you. In
Abu
Arabic, what do
Lahab
we
is
say?
the name, my brother.
Oh, wait. When we say lahab, lahab means flame or flames. It means
Of
fire.
course,
Flame.
it's the name of someone.
Oh, wait. Nobody gives a birth to a kid and names him Abu Lahab. Like,
Of
it's
course,
not a
because
name.
of this name being,
It's a, oh,
it's like, could you call could you name your son Pharaoh? You see, it's impossible. Or
no, we're not talking
Shaitan,
about Fir'aun. Please
or
listen.
Shaitan. This is,
Listen.
yeah, yeah.
Listen. We are talking about the word Abu and then the word Lahab. Abu Lahab is not a name.
Why
If you
it's
say
not a
Abu,
name?
but listen, in the Quran, that's not a name. It is defining a title, a characteristic of a character, right? So when we say Abu means father. It can be the head or the dawn, right?
If you
Or
say that, then Muhammad, the name Muhammad also has a meaning. So every name, every name has a meaning, right or wrong. I don't know your name, perhaps, Shuaib. The Shuaib that, that your dad named you, potentially, there is a meaning.
Ibn
The Musa.
Ibn Kathir, it's okay. Let me give other
Musa
people a
also
chance.
is a name. You
It's
see?
okay. You say you didn't
So,
come to argue, so let me give you the chance to go and rest. You go and find the verse
no,
where it says
but
God.
you see that you fail, because there is no way in order to say that there is no hadith, So
Thank you. I failed. Thank you.
The
No,
Quran
Ibn Kathir,
always, tafsir with
you won.
hadith and so on and so forth.
Ibn
This is
Kathir,
how you can, yeah,
you won. You won. I failed.
yeah,
Thank you. You can
okay.
go, eh? He just gave me, I don't know if he gave me, what did he give me? How do you call this? He just put a tumor in my head. These sectarians, I don't understand how their brain works.